Hello everyone and welcome back to another badass YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showing you my full one stick saddle setup. It's super lightweight, super easy to carry. If you're into that, stick around, check it out, and with that, let's get after it. Alright guys, first I want to talk about the saddle itself. I've got the Tethrd Phantom, super nice saddle. I've put the Tethrd suspenders on it, great for walking out to your stand, keeping you comfortable, stopping the saddle from falling down. Great addition to add. And then on my left here, I've got a SYS Hauler, and on the right, I've got a Rollup. And then on the back, I added this Night Eyes hook. And basically, it's a carabiner on one side and then an open hook on the other. It works great for rappelling. Put anything you want on there or climbing up, and it stays secure. And it's easy to get off once you're done without having to look behind you and unclip anything. So the SYS Hauler is used for putting straps in, things like that, and then the roll-up is used for my rappel rope, which you just figure eight, fold in half, strap it in. I leave about 7 feet for my tether, and then on the end is a quick links that you use to obviously loop your tether around. A very critical piece of this is just using this rubber washer, and you can slide it up and down your rope, and it stops your tether from falling down. So if you take tension off, if you notice your tether falls down the tree a lot of the time, highly recommend just putting one of these rubber fender washers on. Super good tip there. So what I'll do with this rope is I'll basically just roll it up into a little circle, and then this gets folded up and tucked into the top part of my roll up. So just tuck it in like that. Next I put my Madrock safeguard in the top with that rope, and then I take one carabiner, which I have with camo duct tape on it, and also put it in that pouch. Zip it up, roll up the roll up, and then hook it and tighten it down. So that's it for the roll up. I have a second carabiner, just an extra one because you never know when you'll need it, and I stick it on the outside pocket of my SYS Hauler. Alright guys, next is the three things I put in my SYS Hauler. I put them in there in reverse order of what I'm going to need them in. So first is my gear hanger, which I got from Tethrd, and I just put a couple of those Night Eyes S hooks on there, and I'll use that to hang my bow, my backpack, anything else I need up there. So I'm going to use that last, so I'll put it in the bag first, that way it's on the bottom. Next I'll take my Amsteel rope, roll it up nice. This is used to hang my platform, so that's what I'm going to need second when I go up in the stand, so that goes on top the gear hanger. The third and final thing I put in there is my bow pull-up rope. It's got one big carabiner to hook behind my hitch, and then two smaller carabiners that look something like this, one for my backpack and one for my bow. And typically I hook it to myself and then my bow in my backpack and climb up like that. So I'll be using this first, so that goes on top in the SYS Hauler. So that's everything I pack into my saddle. Next we have my pack. It's just a Tech Hunter fanny pack type bag from Cabela's. Got it a couple years ago. It works great for just short sits and things like that. It's got these two bungee straps on top, which I use to attach my camera arm for self-filming. It's a 4th Arrow camera arm, and so far it works pretty nice. In the outside pocket I keep any camera equipment. So right now in there all I've got is 4 GoPro batteries because I'm just packing light. If you need any other sort of stand for your camera or stuff like that, I put it on the outside pocket. In the left pocket I keep my bow release. That way I never forget it. If I have to remember to grab it each time, I'll definitely forget it. So I'll put my bow release in the outside pocket. In the other outside pocket, I'll often pack like granola bar snacks, things like that, especially if it's a longer sit. And then in the top pocket, you just unzip this. I keep knee pads for longer sits. I don't really like climbing with the knee pads on because they tend to fall and shift around and it's kind of uncomfortable. Makes your knees sweaty when you're walking out there, so I prefer to climb without them and then put them on after. And also I've got game cleaning gloves and a knife and a flashlight and anything else you need just for your typical hunting trip. That's what I would pack in your main pouch. Lastly, I've got my stick for climbing, which I will just carry out there, or I'll attach it to my bag some way if I've got a long walk. It's just a stick kind of designed for one sticking. It's got a platform on top where I don't have to carry my full platform when I'm going out there. If I am just sitting for a short time, got an aider on it, and I just use it to one stick. It's a really nice stick, highly recommend. The last part is just my platform. It's a Tethrd Predator platform, not the XL version. I didn't feel like I needed the extra size, and I just keep it in their Predator pack, and it's just a great thing to have because that way I can strap it on my back like a backpack and then don't have to worry about carrying it. And since I just normally wear the fanny pack, it works out great to have it on my back. Alright guys, so here's the full setup on, just carrying my stick. I'd be carrying my bow in my left hand, saddle on, backpack, fanny pack, and all around it's really light. I could walk a long ways with this on. It's comfortable and it's really easy to use. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.